I want to talk about child spacing today. Now, the perfect child spacing doesn't exist because everybody's different. But I'm just going to tell you what science says. The science based off ancient wisdom says 3 to 5 years in between kids. That gives your body enough time to recover. You're to be mentally prepared for the next one. Ideally, the CDC says 18 months to 23 months. So what they're going off of is pregnancy within 6 months of birth leads to a greater chance of delivering premature and underweight baby, about 30 to 40% increase in that chance of happening. Your body, mom's body, needs at least 18 months to fully recover. And we want to specifically use this time to bring the adrenals up to full vitality. And I'll mention that later on, why that's important. But that 18-month time is kind of a sweet spot. Now, if you had miscarriages, that your body is saying you are not ready right at this point, and ideally you wait a year. And that in that year, you're really building up your health. You're making sure you're eating nutrient-dense foods, figuring out the underlying causes of why that might have happened. Now, if you've been taking oral contraceptives, a pill, then you're going to have to go down another route by figuring out what you're deficient in. Now, they've shown that key nutrients get depleted by taking this oral contraceptive, especially B vitamins, including folate, B12, and then zinc and vitamin C. So all of those are going to be crucial to developing baby. So drug companies, this is a drug company telling you that after you've taken the oral contraceptive, they recommend waiting at least 6 months before conceiving, so your body can at least have that time. I would say you need a lot more time than that, but that's interesting that they tell you that. The pill also depletes thyroid hormones. Thyroid is a big player in how the fetus develops, the intelligence of the fetus, and the nervous system development too for the baby. Another thing for the pill is that it depletes your gut flora, so your microbiome is totally thrown off by this drug. So that can lead to many complications in pregnancy, but also postpartum for mom, and then in baby that might show as digestive issues, behavioral issues, learning troubles later on in life. So we got to make sure that you are eating the good food, good diet, perfect health for many months before you try to conceive. So the idea of getting your body back to full health, full vitality of the organs, perfect digestion, you're getting okay sleep. If you have other kids, I know that goes in and out, but making sure your hormones are balanced before thinking about conceiving. And think of it as you're planning to do this. Don't think of it as it will happen when it happens. You want to be intentional about this because a lot goes into building that baby, and you're also creating that baby's future and how well set they are at the get-go. Now, the importance of the adrenals is that during the first 2 trimesters of pregnancy, baby's pulling from your adrenals. They're using that to develop their body and their needs. Now, the 3rd trimester is when you start to pull from baby's adrenals if there is enough, if your needs aren't already met. So you must make sure that adrenal, thyroid, pituitary, your heart especially, all those have a strong constitution. They're being fed well, so you don't take from baby in that 3rd trimester. That's going to help with postpartum and preventing postpartum depression by having strong adrenals. It's going to allow baby to go forward without having many food allergies or emotional issues. So we're looking at baby's future starting preconception. So that's what I want to bring to you with child spacing.